Hi YouTube. I'm Tyler, and I have been wanting to make more content ever since I posted my COVID experience video. So I am finally working up the courage to just effing do it. I thought the perfect introduction to my channel would be a get ready with me video. I have work in an hour, so I'm gonna quickly do my makeup and introduce myself. So let's get started. So I've already applied my primer, Too Faced. It is a mattifying primer, which I like because I have really oily skin. First, I take my color corrector by Sephora and color correct my eyes. I have very deep set eyes, or eye sockets, I should say. It's one of my biggest insecurities, and if I don't drink enough water, which I definitely have not in the past couple of days, oh my god, that is so wonky. My eyes get really deep set and dark, so I like to conceal these babies. Okay, now for my concealer, I use Makeup Forever. I've started wearing a lot more makeup in the past couple years. It started off with just concealer because, like I said, my eyes and dark eye circles have been a really big insecurity of mine as far back as high school. So concealer was the first, and it gradually progressed into bronzer until now I'm pretty much full face. But I like my makeup to look really natural. Like, I really like the no makeup look. Me personally, I'm not into eyeshadow or lipstick or any of that. I really just like to have the no makeup look and I guess perfect the imperfections or insecurities that I feel I have. But it definitely has gotten a lot more in depth over the years. And part of that is just acceptance of being gay and not being ashamed of being gay. And I mean, 5 years ago, I would never dare to go out in public with this much makeup on, just out of fear of getting made fun of. And I also had really, really bad social anxiety over the years. That's a whole separate video. Now that I have more of a grasp on the social anxiety and work every day on acceptance of who I am, I'm not ashamed to go out like this. Like, I am who I am, and this is what makes me feel good, and there's nothing wrong with that. So it comes with time. Okay, so concealer is done. Sometimes I put on way too much concealer. In one of the previous videos that I tried to make of the same exact get ready with me, I watched it back. I tried to edit it and I just hated the way I did my makeup, and that was literally like 4 weeks ago. And it's just amazing how much you can learn from yourself just by like making a video of yourself and watching it back. I've learned a lot more about makeup and how to apply it even since then, and it definitely helps having a roommate who used to work at Sephora. So thank you, Grace. Now, I don't typically put on foundation, and if I do, it's very lightweight. I don't like full coverage. It just is too much for me, but I'm gonna do a little bit. I have this MAC Face and Body foundation that's very, very lightweight. I just kind of put a little on my little mirror. Then I will take my foundation brush and just put very light on. I think I need to get a new shade because this is way too tan for me. What I also like to do is do my neck, because it covers up the shadow of my shave, my most recent shave. And I just take my beauty blender and dab it in. It's lightweight enough to where it just kind of evens out my complexion and doesn't really look like I'm wearing foundation, which I like. It's very subtle. Okay, so looks pretty good. My tone is pretty evened out. So next, I kind of go in a couple different directions after this. All right, so next I'm going to contour. I just use this cheap little contour stick. I get it from Target. It does the trick. So I've learned a lot more in the past couple of weeks, thanks to my roommate Grace, about the placement of contour. I've always kind of struggled with that. My beard ends right here, obviously, and I used to put contour all the way down here, which I didn't realize was pulling my face down. And I asked my roommate Grace the other day, like, can you show me where to do this? And she really helped me with that you're supposed to line it up with the edge of your eye. It's never supposed to go more than the edge of your eye, and you want it up because you want it to lift your face. Something I learned from her is to put it here, so that it creates a shadow and pops out your lips. And then I like to do down here too, because my chin is really big. Okay, so my nose is always the hardest part. And go down here. Let's get to blending. Definitely gotta blend upwards into the hairline. So yeah, I feel like that placement just kind of lifts it, as opposed to putting it down here, which would make my face really long. Before I do my nose, I'm going to do highlight. I used to go way too crazy with this. I've definitely learned a little bit goes a long way. Okay, so for this highlight, I like to take a brush and just kind of extend it out, because that also creates a lift. Okay, so see, now my face is kind of illuminated where it needs to be and defined. Now I'm gonna do my nose, which is always the hardest part. It all really is trial and error, honestly. You just gotta kind of deal with things as they come up. Hey, that's life, isn't it? I'll go underneath to try and change the shape of the tip of my nose. I don't really know if that did anything. I don't know. Looks fine to me. Now, I'm going to take my setting powder, Clarity. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. If you guys don't have Ipsy, you should definitely try it out. Every month you get like 5 products for, I think, $25. And they're really good products. I use everything I get, and you can pick some of them. Okay, so just gonna set with powder underneath my eyes. I love this part because, oh yeah, see? It just kind of sets all the crevices and deflects light. Is that what it does? Just takes away all the fine lines, all the oiliness. I'll go here, and I just do like also a light layer just to take away the oil. And then sometimes I also have this Laura Mercier secret blurring powder for under eyes, and this on top of my translucent powder just kind of gets rid of those lines. Like, wow, look at that. Okay, so brows. I don't fill mine in except for a few areas where I need it. I have a few holes in my brows, so I just kind of fill in the places that have holes. Sometimes here, definitely here. Recently, just to make them a little more defined, I've been going underneath and just lining them. And then I can take my spoolie side and just blend it upward. So then I take my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I really like the soap brow look. I try to do it as best as I can with this. This isn't the best product for it because it's not wet enough. I use my roommate's Charlotte Tilbury, I think it is, the new brow gel that everyone's using on TikTok for soap brows, and I really like it. No, it's not really soap brows, but they're definitely brushed up. And then sometimes after brushing them up, you can see little spots where they need to be filled in again. I don't know if they're too strong or not, but that's why concealer comes in afterward. All right, so now back to my concealer. Take a brow brush and just clean them up. So I totally realized that I forgot to introduce myself on camera. I am 24 years old. I'm turning I'll be turning 25 in October, Libra gang. I currently right now live in Santa Barbara. I've lived in Santa Barbara since I was 18. Love Santa Barbara. It's just so small here. Santa Barbara is a bubble, and if you stay here, you can get way too comfortable and never leave. Just get caught up in all the drinking, the partying, and it's fun. I've had the best 6 years of my life. So many different people, so many different experiences, so many different memories. But you don't grow as a person here. I feel like there's not very many opportunities career-wise, opportunities for your future. So my friends and I are moving to Los Angeles in 2 months, and I'm really excited, but also kind of scared. But I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for a change for sure. Okay, so with blush, I've also learned to place it right above where we put our contour, because you want to lift. Everything's about lifting. Oh yeah. All right, almost done. So with my Morphe contour palette, I'm just gonna go over where we contoured. Just because I really like to have definition. Bronzer. I love butter bronzer, and it smells so good. I used to go really crazy with this too. You don't need too much. Now that my face is pretty tan, my ears don't match, so I like to go over it. Bronzer, and then also my neck. Also, something I like to do is, because I don't wear eyeshadow, I don't want my eyelids to be like crazy white, so I just, with bronzer, define the lid a little bit. So far, so good. Last things, highlighter. Love my highlighter. I got this in an Ipsy bag. It's upside down. I just kind of mix the two. And then I also like to highlight my top lip. Mascara. I do definitely put on mascara because like throughout my whole makeup process, powder and everything gets on my lashes and they look white, but I don't like it to look like I'm wearing mascara. Like I just want them to be cleaned up. So I put it on. Does this not happen to everyone? As I was saying, I definitely put it on and it looks like really crazy, and then just pick it off after. I also like to fill in the gaps in my beard. This is a big secret of mine, but it works. And then I just comb it out. Last but not least, lip liner. I just recently started putting lip liner on and I'm obsessed. I just have a weird, everyone knows I have a weird obsession with my lips. I get lip filler and I just love my lips. I love defining them. I love lip gloss. I love all of that. Oh wait, so I got this in an Ipsy bag and it's my new favorite product. I would say it's kind of like a lip stain. They look pretty good. DSLs. Final thing, Max Fix Plus is a lifesaver because it makes your makeup look like you've been wearing it for a couple hours. This one is called Magic Radiance and it adds shine. Like I said, with my oiliness, this isn't always the look I'm going for, but it just adds like a glowiness to my face and I love it. On top of that, I use my All Nighter Ultra Matte, which hopefully will help with some of the shine. This stuff is the real deal when it comes to setting spray. This stuff will leave it on for hours. Here we are. All right, so I am ready for the day. Thank you so much for watching my Get Ready With Me. Stay tuned for more content, hopefully soon to come. Hopefully you guys can come with me on this journey to moving to Los Angeles and all that is to come with that. Over and out. Thanks for watching. I'm Tyler, and we'll see you next time. Bye.